Hello everyone, Astro Kit here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about your ascendant sign. And basically your ascendant sign is so important in astrology. Your ascendant is kind of how you are perceived by the world. It's kind of like your first impression. And if you guys didn't know already, you have like a big three in astrology. So you have your sun sign, which we all know, you have your moon sign, and then you have your ascendant sign. In order to calculate your ascendant sign, you do have to know your birth time and the place you're born, and a bunch of other details. So what you can do is click the link in my bio down below. If you don't have your birth chart yet, all you have to do is enter the information in that link on that page and you'll get your birth chart, and then you'll know your ascendant sign. And then also with your ascendant, it's really important to know your exact birth time because your ascendant sign can change from hour to hour. So you really have to know the exact time to know your exact ascendant. And then also most of you guys probably know it's called a rising sign as well. So your rising sign and ascendant sign is the same thing, just two different words. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into the video. I do have a blog post about this on my website already. So go ahead and visit my website. It's called theastrokit.com. I'll also link it down below. And there you can read a little bit more in depth about your ascendant sign. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, now for Cancer risings. If you guys didn't know already, the main difference between your like sun sign and your ascendant sign is that your sun sign is kind of like who you are at your core, and then your ascendant sign is kind of like how you appear, how you approach life, how you're perceived in life. Because if you think about ascendant sign, it's almost like this lens between you and the world. So you have your sun sign, it's like who you really are, but then you have this lens which is your rising sign. And with this lens, it's kind of like how you project yourself through the world, to the world, and then how the world sees you. And then also it shows how you approach life, and it also shows like your attitude towards life. So I feel like your ascendant sign really gives you like almost like this flavor in which you approach life, this flavor of like how you act really. Whereas your sun sign or your moon sign or something like that, it's kind of like who you are. It's more hidden, it's not as obvious. So your ascendant is what people see first really. For Cancer rising, I feel like one of your biggest traits is that you're very intuitive. So I feel like that's kind of how you approach life. For Cancer risings, I feel like you approach life in a way that aligns almost with your intuition or your emotions. Like you're not going to just do something based on logic only. I feel like you're going to do it because your heart's in it, because your emotions are in it, because your intuition told you it's the right thing to do. And naturally, Cancer rising people are good at feeling the emotions of others. You're kind of good at reading the energy in a room or reading the energy of people. You're not just like looking at the physical only, you're kind of feeling everything. And then also, of course, given your Cancer rising, you might be very family oriented. Like you might be the type of person that's not going to be too far from your family. Like you don't want to live too far from your family because in general you love a familial bond. Even if you have friends, your friends might feel like family because you just love feeling at home. And throughout life you carry that sense of home with you because it's like really what makes you comfortable. It's what really fuels you. Like you want to feel comfort. And then also you might be kind of moody. You might change your mind a lot too. I mean Cancer is ruled by the moon, so if you think about the moon, it changes phases quite a lot. So you might be kind of a moody person, which isn't a bad thing, but you might be kind of crabby. But like I said, I feel like with your intuition, like you're very intuitive. So if you don't feel a certain way, you're not gonna fake it. I feel like you're very genuine in that sense because you're like, okay, if I don't feel a certain way, I'm not gonna pretend that I feel a better way than I'm not. And then also, I feel like you're naturally very encouraging. Like you want others, like you want the best for others. Like you want to support your friends, even people you don't even know really well. You want to support them. Like you're just a naturally supportive, very nurturing person. And then of course you really value security, but especially like emotional security. So the way you approach life, you're not going to do things or be in relationships or anything like that that doesn't add to your emotional security in any way. It doesn't add to your, or if it doesn't add to your mental security. So I feel like that's one of your main values in how you approach life is security as well. So yeah, for Cancer rising, those are your characteristics. So now I'm just going to talk about your physical traits. So obviously for physical traits, it varies person to person, that it's not all the same. But with Cancer risings, I feel like, given you're ruled by the moon, I feel like Cancer rising naturally might have like a very round face. They also might have very big or almond-shaped eyes. They might have like almost like moon-like features. Like I said, given that you're ruled by the moon, you take on these kind of like lunar traits. So you might be a very pale person. And then with Cancer rising, I feel like you also might look younger than you are. Like I know a bunch of Cancer rising people that look way younger than they actually are. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope you found this video helpful or you related to it. Again, I do have a blog post about this already on my site. It is called theastrokit.com. and I will be linking that down below, so you can just click that and visit my site. And then also on my site, I have my services. So I do natal chart readings. I do some other things too. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and click my site and email me if you want a consultation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.